What's up, Facebook? How's everybody doing out there? It is time. It's 12 o'clock. It's time for the most exhilarating, electrifying, entertaining daytime cooking show out there on the internet right now. It's lunch break. It is holiday favorite week all week long. Holiday party favorite weeks all week long. We're making you guys our favorite holiday party meals. So you guys are going to want to stay tuned. You're going to want to tune in. Without any further ado, though, I'm going to kick it over to my good friend, our master chef, Greg Muller.
God, it's cold out here. John, man, what gives? What's up, recteq family? Welcome to another episode of Lunch Break presented by recteq, powered by Kingsford. It's freezing cold out here. It's like 12 degrees. I don't know. John, what's good, man?
Hey, it's not that bad. It's going to get colder, Chef Greg.
Hashtag drink a fall, a cup of coffee.
That's right. That's right. And you're from New Jersey. This is like a typical Jersey day for you, right?
Okay, you lose your Eastern card about 5 years after you left town. Okay? We're used to shorts at Christmas, okay? Swimming at Thanksgiving. That's what we roll down here.
Chef Greg.
But I mean, I'm smoking like a recteq over here.
You are smoking like a recteq.
Oh, man, and we have a great show for you guys today. We figured Chef John and I, while Jody's away, harvesting deer.
That's right.
Did you see Bullwinkle?
Oh, my gosh.
He literally had a hashtag 42-pointer.
It was crazy.
I couldn't count them all.
Yeah, guys got to follow Barbecue Dad on all social media.
Instagram, their little stories aren't long enough. I counted and had to stop 40 times.
So where are they at in Texas? Because I told people yesterday if they see them, get a picture with them, they may be able to win something.
So they are at a very exclusive private location that we can't disclose.
Oh, okay.
But if you follow Jody at Barbecue Dad, you can see where he's at because he posted some hints.
Okay.
I can't ruin the Where's Waldo of the world.
That's right. That's true.
But this actually, they've been there a couple times, and our friends and family in Texas take really good care of them. And where they're at the ranch, they got a bunch of recteqs out there. They cook non-stop. Yeah, Jody got Bullwinkle.
Yeah, he did.
I mean, I don't think I could put my arms around that guy's that deer's rack.
It was huge. I've never seen a rack like that before in all my life.
You ain't been to Hooters enough.
Hey,
you walked into that.
I'm
sorry.
Hey-yo.
All right, but this week we're going to do holiday favorites. It could be anything from main entrees, hors d'oeuvres, snacks, sides. It's really stuff we like to grub out on, and especially as you're getting ready for those office potlucks, maybe you're hosting a holiday party safely at your house. I'm doing this whole safely thing.
That's right.
I'm sorry, if I'm having a party at my house, it's with more than 10 people.
Because that's how you party, Chef Greg.
Come get me, New York City. But again, we're going to show you a great appetizer. It's shrimp cargot. Because you're not getting snails around here, right? And a lot of people like shrimp. I love some escargot. I know Chef John's with me.
I'm
we can
right
mow
there with
down
you. Yes, sir.
some escargot.
Yes, sir.
But we're going to do it with shrimp today. I'm going to show you something special about these shrimp. Man, no Jordan Johnson, no Charlie out here. It's really strange.
You know it's cold.
It just shows you how it is.
Yeah, you know.
When it's cold out here,
nobody
the
comes
media
out.
team be hiding.
That's right.
But we got Chef John. We got Sherp in the house.
That's right.
All right, shrimp. I don't mind peeling my own shrimp because I find when you buy shrimp that are already peeled, sometimes they get a weird texture to them. So I like the easy peel. Why? Because it's already deveined.
Nice.
Really, that's the crappiest part of the job right there. So when you have an easy peel shrimp, all you need to do is squeeze on the inside where the little feelers are, and that shrimp just pops right out. That's it. Super simple.
Easy peasy, lemon
Save
squeezy.
a lot of money doing that, and
That's
then
right.
I think you get a better texture to your shrimp.
I tend to agree with you, because I think it's because the way they freeze them, Chef Greg, with a shell acts as it's a coating, a shell of protection, so that when they freeze, they don't get damaged.
It's
the skin, the flesh.
Honestly, I think it's when they pressure peel the shrimp or something like that.
Could
I
be
don't know.
Too.
But if anybody from the media team is out there watching, there's a card over there. We've got some recteq seasonings on them. I need the Asian persuasion and the dirty group. Okay, so if our media team, because we got great customer service out there. I know those guys are up there. We just fed them all. We went through 26 pounds of dry pasta to feed everybody here today. And I hope there's a little bit when I get back because it looked really good. All right, so then we're going to make an herb butter. And I told you it's colder than bejesus out here. I've got 2 pounds of butter here getting nice and soft. Had it on top of that recteq RT 700 on the top of the pellet hopper there. And you can see this butter is nice and soft. And what we're going to do is we're going to make an herb butter here. Look at Chef John in clutch. We got some chopped garlic here. Charlie, can you go behind the bar and grab me a bottle of white wine? We're going to add a little of that Asian persuasion. So cold out here, I forgot some stuff. I'm not going to lie. It was kind of hectic right before we started the show. A little of that Dirty Girl Bloody Mary rub.
Tell me, where did you come up with this idea for shrimp cargo?
So I love escargot. I love it. But a lot of you can't get it. If you can get it, the snails aren't fresh. They're frozen. They got the butter in there. They taste like garbage. Most people are going to like this because it's melted cheese, it's butter, and it's shrimp. So why not?
That's
now,
right.
this is not an original. I did not invent this. There's many iridiation. That word that begins with I has a couple ideations in there. I can't even say it. I'm so cold. Just type it down below. Hashtag. Anyway, so we're going to go ahead and mash this up. There you go. Someone's calling me, probably telling me how to spell it right.
Probably is. It's probably Jody. It's probably
Spammer.
Jody.
No, it's spammer. If you get calls from Kentucky, you know it's spam. I don't need that warranty. So we're going to mash that up. We're also going to add in now the recteq garden. It's out of season right now for fresh herbs.
It is out of season.
Charlie took a wrong turn. We've got my buddy Josh here. Nice little Chardonnay.
Yeah. That's a fan favorite, recteq.
You just need like a little splash. That's it. Save the rest for co-founder Ray Carnes. All right, so basil. It's not in season right now, but you can still find like dried basil, and this is like fresh dried. And I got to hold it like this because it's literally a 20-mile-an-hour wind from this way. This is lightly dried, so it's actually still moist. Good stuff. Man, ooh, that wind will just cut right through you.
Yeah. It's,
Man.
hey, we got 245 people watching there, Chef Greg, and they are intent on seeing what you're going to do with these shrimp.
245 people. We will go ahead and tough it out for you and make this recipe for y'all. But you got to do me a favor. You got to smash that share button.
That's right.
Because I'm not standing out in the cold cooking for nobody.
That's right.
So let's get this up a little bit. Me and Chef John will show you something good.
That's right. Speaking of being out in the cold cooking for somebody, Chef Greg, it's Academy Week here at recteq.
Dude, I am so stoked.
I'm so stoked.
For recteq Academy. Now, we are sold out for 2020 and 2021, but if you want to get on that wait list, just go ahead and shoot me a message. And email chefgreg@recteq.com. Now, this is going to turn green, and that's okay.
That's okay.
Because it's going to be delicious.
That's how we like it.
And you could add parsley in here. You could add a little tarragon, some chives. But for me, oh, man, this is... If it wasn't so cold, I could probably smell this right now.
So we're making pretty much a compound butter.
You know it, buddy.
I love
now,
it.
you could always put this under your turkey, you know, just like we did for Thanksgiving. But for me, right there, this is going to be really good. It's so funny. This butter was so soft when we started.
It's starting to lock up on you.
It's starting to get a little...
Which grill are we cooking on today, Chef
Then we
Greg?
got that RT 700 behind us. And there might be some cyber deals out there, so go over to recteq.com. Check it out. Scroll all the way to the bottom of the page. Good Lord, that wind is cold. Man, John.
Hey, we have some of our
What's
friends
up
in
with that?
Canada watching. They said it's 26 degrees there.
You can have it. The coldest. Now, here's a Chef Greg story for you. So I was in Chicago training for our coloring team event in 2015, right? It was January, like 3rd, maybe the 2nd. It was right after New Year's. Literally, it was like negative 30 below, and then it got windy.
Woo.
We went outside to take team photos in like chef coats.
Woo.
We're literally standing in snow up to our hips. Had a cup of coffee in my hand. I threw it in the air. It came down as coffee snow. Kid you not. Kid you not. It was the most crazy cold.
Crazy.
I mean, it's so cold you got to plug your car in. Like,
Plug your car in?
Yeah, like your car will freeze.
Dang.
Like block heaters.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
I can't get down with that.
No, that's too cold for me.
All right, so we got some baguette bread, and we're going to go ahead and just cut little toast points. And I know Chef John's showed you guys a thing or two about baguette toast points before.
I love the toast points.
Shoot, yeah. So we're going to take our fancy tray here. Now, you guys can find these fancy trays at the oysterbed.com. And this is their smaller tray. And then they've got their bigger tray. I'm going to show you that in a second. But I'm going to go ahead and do one of these. Dude, Chef John, that is...
They're all putting in the comment section how the temperature where they're at.
I dig it.
Brian says it's 31 in Kentucky. Jose says it is 37 here in Florida this morning.
Nope.
Julie says 41 in Kansas.
You can have it. Now, you notice it's cold out here, and that recteq is holding temp. We're going to put a little bit of butter. Dude, it's so cold that butter already got hard. All right, we're gonna swap this up because this is gonna take too long. All right, so we're gonna do one of these. Man, it stinks out here, man. It is cold, cold, cold.
We're having a great time though, Chef Greg.
God, I am just not with it.
Those Kingsford pellets, Chef Greg.
Sure, but you just put maple in there, right? All right, we got those Kingsford maple pellets. I was at the mountains all weekend, man. Come on. We tried to go skiing and it wasn't cold enough. We get back home and it's cold. Like, we had a great time. We were up in Banner Elk, North Carolina, having a blast, drinking some good cold beer. We went zip lining up there.
That's what I'm talking about.
Isabel got her ears pierced.
What?
Which was like a big thing.
Okay.
We had a meltdown about it the first time. Got all the paperwork done. Got everything ready to go. The girl at Claire's was super nice. And Isabel wasn't having it.
That's so funny.
Flipped out. And then the next day, she's like, I want to get my ears pierced. Like nothing had happened. We're like, not today, Satan. But we went back. And, yeah, she got it done. Big kid. She just jumped up in that chair. Unfortunately, it was the same girl from the night before. She's like, oh, dear God.
Here we go again.
God.
Here we go again.
But she jumped up in that chair like a champ. And, yeah, I got her ears pierced. It was good.
Good for her.
Yeah, she's got little diamonds in her ears.
Look at her. Big girl now.
Yeah. Then Isaac got his ear pierced, too.
Yeah, Isaac. That's what I'm saying. You can't be outdone by your sister.
Well, he actually did it first, hoping that she would do it, and then it didn't happen. So then he got his ear pierced.
That's so funny.
So, all right, so this is that oyster pan I was talking about. Typically, you can do like oyster Rockefeller in there or roasted oysters.
Yes.
Now, we have a great recipe on the YouTubes with that the Drago's style oysters with the Parmesan and the garlic. It's a good Ray and Stevie video for you there. We'll just take one shrimp. Nah, we'll take 2 shrimp.
There you go.
And we're going to put these shrimp in here just like this. We'll kind of buddy them up, okay?
I love it. Chef Greg, it's cold all over the world today.
Man, here's what I love about the recteq family. You can't stop them.
No.
It don't matter if it's like 30 degrees or like below 30. They're out there cooking.
That's right.
I dig it.
They are.
I dig it.
So maybe you have some tips, Chef Greg, for the cold weather, anything that everybody out here could do to keep their grill, if they're going to be cooking through the winter, not going to put it up, what could they do?
recteq flask. Make sure you got some good stiff liquor in there. You talking about the grill stand?
Yeah.
I'm just playing. Grill maintenance, pretty much the same year-round. Make sure you got good, high-quality pellets. Make sure that fire pot is cleaned out. Be patient, okay? If you're cold outside grilling, your grill's cold too. So just don't be in and out of the grill a lot. You know, if you're doing a smoked meat, you might burn a little bit more pellets to maintain that temp throughout the cook, but it's going to be just fine. The biggest thing is just be patient. That's it. All right, so we're going to grab some butter, okay? And we're going to add just a little butter on top of the shrimp. And I say just a little. It's probably about a tablespoon.
That's what I'm talking about.
Shoot, yeah, Bo.
Mo better.
Mo butter.
That's right.
Okay. And normally if this butter was soft like it was, we could actually pipe it out. But I mean, I'm all kidding aside, like this was like super soft when we started.
Chef Greg, John Starjevic says that he usually marinates his shrimp in some zesty Italian dressing before.
That's good stuff too, man. Now, all of the flavor from that butter is going to get into the shrimp. So we got that Asian Persuasion, that Dirty Girl. And now here's kind of my secret. Just a little more Dirty Girl over the top.
Ooh, I like it.
Okay. I mean, you got to make it dirty. Dirty Girl's for shrimp, man.
That's
I'm just
right.
saying.
All right, Chef Greg. Craig Linhart asks, empty the hopper out in the winter or leave it if you're not going to use it?
Yeah, so I would definitely go ahead and empty that hopper out, burn everything out of the grill, make sure it's really good and clean. That way it's good to go for the next season. So we got the butter. Now I'm going to take some Boursin cheese.
Ooh, I love the Boursin. If you guys don't know
good.
about the Boursin, go check it out. You can get it at your local grocery store. That stuff is delicious.
Shoot, yeah. I am going to give a little smush down to make this a little bit. It's actually helping out that it's nice and cold, nothing sticky. All right, then we're going to grab that Boursin cheese.
Which is, tell them what Boursin's really like if they don't know what it is.
Imagine almost like an herby, sort of cream cheesy, sweet texture, really
so
soft. Like, it's one of my favorites.
Yeah, it's so good.
So we're just going to pack the top with that Boursin cheese. And this is Bossman Ben's, one of his favorites. I remember we made this at the old warehouse a while back.
Yeah.
And
I think you almost ate the whole plate.
dude, this went down at like 7 o'clock. So we were living the recteq lifestyle with some nice cold beers. And
That's right. Chef Greg, if someone wanted to duplicate this recipe, where could they find it?
so this recipe is already in the website. Jump over to recteq.com under the recipes tab and check it out. Shrimp Cargot. I don't think we've made a video of this yet, but you don't want to be short on the Boursin. Now we're gonna grab some provolone.
Oh, you're going all
we're
the
gonna
way over the
cap
top.
these off with some provolone. Okay, so we'll just take like half slice of provolone.
Wow. He's doing it.
I mean, we're doing work. It ain't gonna take very long to cook because now the beauty of the way this pan is, the shrimp are gonna kind of poach in the butter, and it's gonna get like crispy over the top.
Oh, yes.
Chef John, come on now.
Uh-huh.
I mean, it's how we roll around.
That's how we roll. Jody's missing out today.
He is. And everybody else is missing out because if they're not out here cooking with us, now we got some of that shaved Parmesan.
Oh, man.
If they're not out here cooking with us, they're not
That's
going
right.
to eat this. Oh, yeah. All right, see this pan right here? Grab some of that white wine and put a little bit of wine into the trough.
Oh, look what he's doing.
Okay? It'll make sense in a second.
Okay.
Just bear with me.
Okay.
Like 10 minutes. That's it. Get on in here, Sherp. Just like that. Leave it alone. That butter toast points are almost getting good, nice and golden brown.
That's what I'm talking
10 minutes.
about, Chef
That's
Greg.
it. 10 minutes. Now, if you don't have an oyster bed pan, you can do this with a mini muffin cup pan as well. You could do this on any enamel baking pan. Just make sure it's kind of a shallow one. Make it easier to get the stuff in and out of it. But don't worry, we're going to make more of these.
I love it.
But right now, we're talking a little bit about the recteq lifestyle.
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Well, Chef Greg, real quick, if you didn't like shrimp, though,
Okay.
Could you substitute any other kind of seafood?
You could do this with scallops. You could do this with, maybe you got frog legs, just debone the frog.
Ooh, that would be cool.
You could also do this with lump crab. Maybe little bites of red snapper or grouper, halibut or
Yes.
cod.
Yes.
You want to use a firmer, more dense fish. I would say more of that like milder white flesh. Probably not so much with salmon. I guess you probably could if you like salmon.
Huh.
Maybe in Alaska. Where's my halibut boys at?
That's what I'm talking
just saying,
about.
Get some good fresh halibut in there. But again, use what you like. And if your family doesn't like shrimp, you can definitely sub it out with a lot of different things. Maybe your highfalutin, king crab legs,
Yeah.
lobsters.
Whoa. Now that's what I'm talking about. Hey, what temp are we rocking the RT700 out
We've
at?
got that RT700 at 500 degrees. We're burning those Kingsford maple pellets today. And it's like 35 right now.
Yeah, it's cool.
We got the fans on.
It's cool
The
out
wind's
here.
blowing.
It's cool out
but
here.
the beauty of the recteq lifestyle doesn't matter if it's 34 degrees outside or 134 degrees outside. That PID, that Wi-Fi, Y-pellet controller is going to maintain that temp throughout the entire cook. Why? Because it's a smart grill. It says it on the front of the controller, people.
It does say
Smart
it.
grill.
That's right.
What's going to happen is anytime you open or close that lid, the grill will make adjustments to maintain temp for you. And the beauty of it with that Wi-Fi connectivity, you can go ahead and turn that grill off and on from your phone, adjust the temp up or down from the comfort of your couch. Okay? You don't have to be standing outside like a crazy person,
No.
freezing your bum off.
No.
But we do it for you because we love you guys.
That's right. That's right.
But again, this recipe is super simple. You can do it in a baking dish. You could use any sort of earthenware pots that you like. The beauty of this holiday hors d'oeuvre, you can take it off the grill, put it right down. It's like self-service.
I love that.
And you're going to look like a king when this comes out because it's going to be delicious.
I love that, Chef
But cool
Greg.
thing about that RT700, 6-year warranty.
That's right.
Ceramic ignition system.
Mm-hmm.
You've got a 40-pound hopper.
Mm-hmm.
Enough room, you could cook 6 racks of ribs, 6 pork butts, 80 chicken wings. Okay? You could have your own chicken wing eating contest on that grill right there. Pick up a front folding shelf, a competition cart. That's my grill. That's how I roll. Or get a couple of them.
Chef Greg. Preach,
Get a
Chef
couple of
Greg.
them. But Chef John, your Thanksgiving. This is the first time I had a chance to talk to you about Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
How'd your Thanksgiving go, man?
It was great. It was great. Did that spatchcock turkey. We did mac and cheese, collard greens, broccoli and rice casserole, sweet potato.
Now, I did see a lot of people out there.
Yeah.
First-time spatchcockers.
I know.
That will never cook a turkey any other way.
I was so happy to see all the spatchcock turkey, and I was so impressed with everybody that tagged us and all of their cooks.
Yep.
It was awesome.
It was, it's one of those things like, and we've said it before, the best part of our job is seeing those people tackle that cook for the first time.
For sure.
And then, not only did they crush it, like they are so excited about it, they're going to snap some pictures, they're going to tag some buddies, and then they got buddies that cook on different things.
That's right.
And they are going to throw shade so hard. I love it because their turkey is better. It was easier, and then they're going to do it again. And that's my favorite part about those that are living the recteq lifestyle out there is they're going to tackle these cooks for the first time, and then they're going to see how easy it really is. Sherp, you look miserable over there.
Chef Greg, we got a question from Derek Jensen. He asked, what's the lowest outdoor temperature the 700 can handle? He's from Illinois, and it gets pretty cold there.
Yeah, what's up, Illinois? So the grill's going to maintain temp regardless of your outside temp. You might burn a little bit more fuel to maintain. So let's say it's 10 degrees outside. On average, the grill burns about a pound of pellets an hour to maintain 300 degrees. If you're cooking at 225, obviously you're going to burn less pellets to maintain that temp. So maybe at 225, you might burn, maybe not quite a pound an hour to maintain those temps. But pellets are cheap. You can pick up those pellets, especially those Kingsford pellets, super affordable. And you don't want to use the word cheap when it comes to fuel because you want to use a high-quality fuel. Yeah. But you want to use an affordable high-quality fuel. And that's where Kingsford comes in because they can give you maple pellets, signature pellets, classic blend, hickory, cherry wood. They have it at the dollar store. Yeah. They've got them at Lowe's, Home Depot, Sam's Club, Walmart. You can pick them up anywhere, and they average. Talk about sales. I've seen people posting pictures all over the country. $7.99 a bag. $11 a bag. High quality fuel. Don't, for all those people out there that use that have seen heating fuel pellets. Heating fuel pellets are different. You might see that 40-pound bag for $4. Don't use those.
Don't use those.
That is not a food-grade pellet. There is a difference.
Yes.
Okay? Make sure you use a high-quality pellet. Check out Kingsford. They're all over for you guys. Chef John, good question?
Well, I want to give a quick shout-out to Scotty Waters and his beautiful wife, Angela. It is their birthdays today. They share a birthday.
Now, here's a cool thing. When did you find out in your relationship that you shared a birthday? That's an icebreaker at the bar.
That is totally true.
I mean,
happy birthday to the both of them from everybody here at recteq.
If I wasn't such a bad singer, I'd sing it. But we saved that for Chef John on Thursday night, where he serenades you guys day in, day out.
Do what I can for my people. Definitely.
I mean, you hooked it up when you were in Colorado cooking a delicious bananas Foster.
That was so much fun, Chef Greg. The only thing that I would have to say that was bad about Colorado, and I don't even want to blame Colorado, is that the altitude. Like, I went from Georgia, and I work out every day, to going up in the mountains in the Rockies and trying to walk around. I had to go slow.
We were in Banner Oak this weekend. We went hiking. We did a couple trails, and a couple of those that were with us were huffing and puffing a little bit harder than others.
I'm telling you. That's a real thing. That altitude is a real thing.
And if you're not used to it, now here's the funny thing. We were ziplining on Saturday. Ziplining is not a pretty strenuous activity. You literally hook yourself to a harness and you go down the mountain. I was breathing like a fat kid on Saturday. I'm just telling you. That was hard work. Yeah.
Okay.
I blame the altitude.
That's it. The altitude, Chef Greg.
Sure, let's get on here. Check it out. Again, our set point's 500. We are actually at 501.
That's right.
So we have a 1 degree deviation. It's probably about a 25, 30 degree wind out here, and it's 34 degrees. Check this out. The shrimp are starting to turn pink. That cheese is starting to melt.
Yes.
You see that sauce is starting to get right there. Maybe another 5 minutes. That's going to be good. Now, here's a very important thing. Sherp, stay with me. We opened that lid. It's cold out here. The grill might drop temp. That's okay. Patience.
That's right.
Just be patient. $4.99, not a big deal. We're still cooking. Okay, we did lose a little bit of heat, but that grill is going to recoup that. So what you don't want to do when you're cooking is be in and out of the grill when it's super cold out.
That's right.
That's your cold weather tip right there. Just be patient.
That's right.
You can still hit max temps. Just know what you got to do when you got to do it.
That's right. If you look and you ain't cooking.
That's it right there. If you looking, you ain't cooking.
You ain't cooking.
Especially not me, because my hands are cold.
That's right. All right, I got a question from a top fan, Eddie
Yeah,
Eagle.
buddy.
He asked, what temp should you wrap a brisket at?
So, great question. I'm a big fan of wrapping at or around the stall, which typically is around 160 degrees. But more importantly, I wrap when the color is what I want. So when I've got that beautiful mahogany color, that bark is set, and one reason you can check, or one way you can check that is just grab your thumb, touch the top of the brisket, and if the seasoning comes off with it, your bark is not set. So once the bark is set, and that meat is, say, around about 160-ish degrees, I wrap. And whether you're wrapping in aluminum foil or peach butcher's paper, whatever you guys want to use out there. We like aluminum foil around here.
Yeah.
I think that'll give you the most moist end result, as well as it'll expedite that cook a little bit. It's called the Texas crutch, whereas the peach butcher paper won't expedite that cook as quickly as the foil, but your butcher paper will protect that bark better than the foil because it'll get a little bit softer. But no worries. When it's done, let it rest. You can blast it back in the smoker to reset that bark, and you'll be good to go. But yeah, 165 degrees, and then especially with briskets, your finish temperature is kind of like a range, right? And the higher fat content your brisket, the higher internal temp you have to cook it to. So for example, if you're cooking a choice brisket, maybe it's tender at or around that 200 to 203. Again, get a wooden skewer or use your meat probe. You can probe that brisket in a couple places and ensure that it is probe tender. And what I mean by that, when you insert it, it should feel like soft butter. Not this butter out here. This is hard, okay? Soft butter, like little to no resistance. You're cooking a prime brisket, maybe you got to go to like 205, 206. If you're cooking that Wagyu brisket, maybe you got to go to like 211, 212, 213 to make sure it is probe tender. Because what you don't want to do is cook that brisket, but undercook it a little bit.
Truth.
Worst case scenario, overcook it just a hair, and as it cools down and rests, that protein will firm back up, and it'll give you the most umptious brisket. Chef John, any other good questions coming in?
That's a great chef tip. No, they're all looking forward to you popping that those shrimp out of the grill, all 250 of them.
Now, here's what's cool about being cold outside. It's going to cool down a little bit so that we can get that bite before we burn our frenulums.
That's right.
Just saying.
I like that.
This is good thinking. I'm just saying.
This is great thinking.
So about 10 to 12 minutes or so, 500 degrees. That butter's going to melt. That cheese is going to melt in there. Those shrimp are going to be like crazy delicious. We're going to put them on top of these garlic toast points, and you can see how nice, crispy, crunchy those are. Make sure you season your toast points. Otherwise, it's just dry bread.
That's it. True.
Now, this is crispy bread with delicious herbs, garlic, and butter. Chef John, what you got?
All right, if everybody out here wants to send us something, recipes, they need to get in touch with us, what do they do? Where do they go?
All right, so super simple. If you guys want to send us something, just shoot us an email, chefgreg@recteq.com, chefjohn@recteq.com. You don't have to email Jody. He's already got enough email. And every Monday, he's got Mail Day Monday. He's opening up something cool, so you can mail us anything. And somebody please send this guy something good. I mean, like a glitter bomb or
F-250. He said he would take an F-250 if someone wanted to send one of those to him.
That might be a pretty big box. Okay, so Ford, just go ahead and ship us a couple trucks.
Yeah,
I think Chef John's in the market too.
I am.
But
We'll
Chef
totally
John
test it out.
he needs that King Ranch.
Yeah.
Have you seen those new F-150s that lay flat?
What?
Dude, I'm telling you. So the front seats go all the way back. Like, you could literally, like, live in your truck.
Dude, I love that. I love that.
So
King
Ford.
Ranch, here I come. Ford, hook us up, bro.
I mean, that King Ranch F-150 might set you back like an F-250.
I'm just saying.
I mean, that's like 40 grand in extras.
Ford, we'll put recteq all over that thing, and it will be sponsored. Let's do it. Let's make a deal, Ford. Come on.
I like it.
Let's
get on the horn.
I love it.
But you can guys mail us anything here. We'd love to open it up. If you've got a favorite rub, sauce, or a cool product, maybe it's a barbecue gadget, or maybe it's just something just fun.
Yeah.
4301 Evans Locks Road, Evans, Georgia, 30809. Go ahead and put care of Mail Day Monday. You can check that out on Instagram. And then we got fun shows all week long.
Right.
Tomorrow is going to be barbecue with the ladies. I think they're doing something pretty fancy.
Are they doing fancy?
They might be getting a little extra on Wednesday.
All right.
We got After Hours Wednesday. We do have an academy this week, but that's not going to stop us.
Nope.
We've got Jody's going to do Lunch Break Thursday. That's going to be on YouTube at 12 o'clock. And then we have Late Night Munchies with Chef John. That's Thursday at 11 o'clock on Instagram. And he might show you a sneak peek of some of the academy setups because academy's going on this week.
That's right.
And we got Jeff and Julie Stout with Wicked Smoke Barbecue coming on down. We've got Leanne Oxley-Lupe all the way from Sugar's Barbecue in Washington State, super far, coming in town to preach the gospel of barbecue. But I'm about to preach the gospel of delicious shrimp. Get on in there, Shirt.
Get in there, Shirt.
That's what you want right there. The butter, the cheese, the bubbly, the melty, the delicious.
That looks fantastic,
oh man,
Chef Greg.
That is what I'm talking about right there. And if you put this out for your holiday party, I guarantee all them people are going to freak the heck out. Okay?
Chef Greg, top fan Tom, Tom Taylor asks, does the F-250 have to be a dually?
F-250s are not dualies.
Okay.
Okay? But you got to have a 6.7 liter. If you ain't got that diesel power, man, I tell you what, we were driving up the mountain, and we GPS took us on this back road. We literally took a gravel road up the side of the mountain. I thought Julie was going to flip out. She's in the back bouncing around. And then Isaac and his girlfriend, her parents were behind us, and they had a Ford, not an Escape, so like the SUV version.
Right.
And they were hopping around. It was like the greatest 20 minutes of my life.
That's so funny.
It was great.
That's
Ford
so funny.
just crushed it. But yeah, we turned off a paved road, and all of a sudden it's like gravel. And I'm like, oh man, switchbacks, dude. It was so much fun. I love the beach. I love the lake. But I'm telling you,
the mountains.
If you've never gone to the mountains in like the fall or like the winter,
it's
beautiful.
That's where it's
I mean, everything just kind of slows down a little bit. Like no one's in a rush.
Nope.
You know, it's cold outside. That's what you want.
That's great.
But here's what's beautiful about the dip. Now, this is that bread I didn't toast.
Ooh.
You got the butter and the herbs and that wine.
Oh, Lord.
That's the sugu, Italian for sauce.
Oh.
That right there, that'll make you smack your mama.
For sure. It looks delicious, Chef Greg.
And then, what you can do, man, it's so cold that spoon about froze. All right. So you're going to grab your toast point.
Okay.
You're going to grab that cheesy shrimp.
Oh.
And then because I'm a glutton.
Oh.
Chef John, you going to come on
Yeah,
in here?
make me one. I'm coming, Chef Greg.
I'd say it burned my hand. I can't feel it, though. Now, this is a double shrimp. So this is going to be like the Chef John bite.
Oh, yeah. Double it up.
This might be a two-biter.
I'm going in hard.
Well, here's your towel, buddy.
Thank you.
All right, well, cheers.
Cheers to you, my friend.
Oh, flip it around.
Cheers to you, America. Woo!
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Hot.
Remember what I said earlier about maybe cooling it down?
No.
Nope. I've lost my frenulum.
Me too.
Oh, man. But I'm putting it back in there. Oh, my God.
But
So good.
you get
The
the herbs, the
garlic.
garlic. You can taste the dirty girl. You get a hint of the ginger from the Asian persuasion. So good. Wow. He did it again, y'all.
I feel like a dragon out here.
Another winner. Give me one. Yeah.
Four.
Mm-hmm. All right.
That's where it's at.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Man, that's so good, Chef Greg.
Yep. The first layer of flesh on the roof of my mouth, yep, that's gone.
Totally worth it, though.
Oh,
Chef
yeah.
Greg.
Hands down, I won't taste anything the rest of the day, but that's okay because I had the best bite right here with that shrimp cargot. Man, John, that was good.
Mm-hmm.
Super good. But, guys, make sure you do us a favor. Follow us on all social media. I'm talking Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. We got content dropping like it's hot.
Yeah, we do.
Make sure you give Chef John and myself a follow on Instagram, Chef Greg Muller, Chef John Pennell, because we got a little catching up to do because Chef Jody out there.
That's right.
Chef Jody out
That's
there.
right.
You see, I'm calling him Chef because he was on some like famous Thanksgiving thing with a whole
Huge
bunch of chefs.
Thanksgiving thing.
I mean, Andrew Zimmern.
I know.
Marcus Samuelson.
Yes.
The recteq expert was out there preaching the gospel of turkey.
He really was.
His Instagram got like a good 40% uptick because of that.
It really did. I mean,
So
and
good.
shout out to you, Jody, because he was with some ballers.
Killing it.
I was a little jealous.
And he was like downplaying it.
He
I'm like,
really
no,
was.
Man,
He was
you
trying
can't
to
downplay that. You
No,
can't
he really
downplay
was
that.
trying to downplay a little bit.
If you guys want this recipe and more, make sure you check us out at recteq.com/lunchbreak. Put your email address on the bottom. We'll get that sent out. This recipe is actually already on the website. So go to recipes, hit that seafood tab, drop it down. print it out, cook it. Go ahead and tag us in the pictures because me and Chef John love to see you guys cooking some delicious stuff.
Sure do.
And from all of us here at the recteq Worldwide Headquarters, we appreciate you guys each and every day.
Sure enough.
And for all of the new recteq family members out there that order grills over the Thanksgiving break, congratulations and we thank you.
Welcome to the fam.
Orders will be getting out very soon.
That's right.
Our warehouse guys are fulfilling orders as quick as they can.
Yeah, they're working
I mean,
hard.
they ran in the kitchen, ate lunch, and
we
ran
cooked. We cooked them lunch. So they didn't have to leave. They didn't have to leave the building.
They're not leaving until we're caught up.
No, they're
working
hard.
24/7.
That's right.
Until they're caught up. I'm making them breakfast and lunch. John's cooking them dinner because I'm in bed by 9. I'm a fuddy-duddy. What can I say? But from all of us here at the recteq Worldwide Headquarters, we love you. We appreciate you. And you know how we like to end the show. God bless you. God bless the United States. And we will see you
at the recteq.
What's up, David? What's up, Cole? Tom, Tyler, Craig, welcome. John Starcevich, peace out, buddy.
Recteq lifestyle.
Nicole, Kay,
come get
Brian.
it when the sun starts going
Nicholas
down.
Dalton, we appreciate
Live
you.
your life
David,
the way you
Shalice,
like it.